Hey, this is Ryan with Freedom Conversions, and you're watching Stuff You Should Have in Your Van. Today we're talking about one of our favorite suppliers, Adventure Wagon. Specifically, I'm going to give you a walkthrough of one of our installs. We've purchased the Adventure Wagon Interior Conversion Kit, which comes with a number of different things that make it so that you can convert any van, including the van that you see behind me, which is a Sprinter 144. You can convert the interior to have a fully functional electrical setup. You can install things like a bed, storage, and really cool panels that make the van really come together. This is what people think about when they think of converting a van. It's this kind of stuff that we're going to cover right now. So I'll take you on a tour. Alright, so here we are inside of one of our current van builds, and as you can see behind me, we've got portions of the Adventure Wagon kit that are being installed. Over here, we have some panels that are almost done being installed, and to my left here, we have panels that have not been fully installed yet. Here, let's go ahead and point out, we have just the insulation, right? So these black pieces are insulation, and they come from Adventure Wagon pre-cut, which saves you a ton of time. So these voids are already cut out on the inside of your van. The Sprinter van that we're working on now had these voids pre-cut. It's to save on weight and just keep the cost of the van build low. So those are pre-cut out, and the insulation goes inside there. Now, before we put that insulation in, and you can actually get this from Adventure Wagon, this is a Hush Mat. Now, we did a video about Hush Mat previously, but just as a refresher, Hush Mat goes and it attaches to the actual metal wall that is behind these voids, and you cut it out using scissors, and it's a peel and stick product. And what it does is it prevents a lot of rattling when you're driving down the road. It also has insulating properties, but those insulating properties are not typically enough to keep you comfortable, especially if you're going to be living or sleeping in a van in really any climate. You want some sort of hardy insulation. So these insulation panels, I don't have any laying around. They're pretty thick. I'll give you a close-up in just a minute, but they're pretty thick. There's kind of like a two-ply system. They're pretty thick, and they are going to keep you warm or cold depending on what your preferences are. So let's take a look at some of the other features. Okay, so right behind me here we have some of our panels that have already been installed. Now, Adventure Wagon, when they send you your kit, they're actually going to send you everything that you need to get from a van that is stock, basically your crew van or your any other type of model that you get. And after you've got all the seats out and you've done whatever kind of wall changes that you want to make, they're going to send you the electrical stuff that you need, including an entire electrical harness and all of the outlets, all of the lighting, everything that you need to get the electrical pieces done. A lot of people, when they think of converting their van, they're thinking about putting things like a bed in. So what's neat about the Adventure Wagon kit is it comes with this really cool industrial, like high strength, aircraft grade L-track system. And this is where your Moab bed is going to go. If you go to the Adventure Wagon website, you can see the Moab bed there. It's a modular bed design. In this van, we're going to put something like that back here using the L-track system. And you can also put like a soft bag up top using the L-track system. That'll be good for storage. They're called mule bags, and those are also available on the Adventure Wagon website. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that make the Adventure Wagon product special. So again, super high quality stuff here. You can see the L-track system is very simple to install. It's really just a matter of screws. Now, behind the L-track system over here, we have a support structure that came with the Adventure Wagon kit. That support structure isn't visible because there's panels on top of it, but it provides an additional level of support that is not going to come standard with the Sprinter van configuration. So it's this really cool bracket that's powder coated, very hardy, very simple to install, but that bracket behind this L-track is going to be where your bed, where it holds a lot of the weight of the bed, right? Now, we are not done with the ceiling and all of that, but you can get a kit from Adventure Wagon that comes with ceiling panels, lighting, everything else you need. We're not going to do everything that Adventure Wagon has to offer in this particular van, but they can send you literally everything that you need. So let me turn the camera back around here, show you some other stuff. So down here, you'll see that we have some electrical stuff going on. So Adventure Wagon will send you the electrical components that you need, including the entire wiring harness and all of that. They also have some options that you can purchase, like a headliner. We do not have it installed, but you can get a headliner behind the driver's head, and over here near the windows, just some extra trim pieces. Now, what's neat about Adventure Wagon is the panels are just really, really nice. You can see here, there's just some nice curvature here. There's no gaps or weird stuff going on. Just really high quality. This window was installed by us. That is not an Adventure Wagon feature, but these panels have a piece of kind of thin insulation material, so you have an extra layer of insulation behind each of these panels on top of the thick insulation that comes standard with the kits. So these panels are made out of plywood. They're a thin plywood that is marine grade, and then on top of that, they have custom upholstery that you can get in different colors. We chose to go with a light gray color. I think they have 3 or 4 kind of standard colors that you can choose from, but if you want to do something that's a bit different, I think they charge maybe $100 extra to do a different color. So that is Adventure Wagon in a nutshell. We really like them because it's super easy to install. You're not going to have any issues working through it yourself, but there is some time involved in it. So if you don't have the time to do your own install, or if you just don't want to mess with it, have a certified installer help you out. We can help you at Freedom Conversions. We're located in Jacksonville, Florida. Usually what we'll do is we'll have people bring their vans to us, and we will do everything for them, from purchasing the right kit to installing it and giving them updates along the way. There are a couple of customization questions that we always ask, but this is your van, and we're going to make it your van in the way that you want. So we're a custom upfitter. We can help with Sprinter vans. So those are definitely our preferred van for our customers for a number of reasons, but we can also work on vans like the ProMaster or the Ford Transit. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to email us or visit our website using the link in the description of this video. So that's our tour of the Adventure Wagon product. There's a couple of things I may have missed, but that's the long and short of it. Excellent panels, easy to install, excellent pre-cut insulation, wiring, all of your electricity, including outlets, things like that, lighting, it's all there. So check out Adventure Wagon's website using the link in the description. Until next time, this has been stuff you should have in your van. Take it easy.